Floyd Mayweather earned around $1.2 billion during his boxing career. But in 2026, he is facing serious financial problems. The IRS says he owes unpaid taxes, jewelers are suing him in different cities, and some of his properties have gone into foreclosure. Reports also say he has scheduled 3 fights this year just to keep money coming in. These are public records, not rumors. Stay until the end because you'll learn how a man who earned over $1 billion ended up in this situation. Let's start with the numbers. Floyd Mayweather didn't just make a lot of money, he made more than almost any athlete in history. During his 21-year professional career, he earned an estimated $1.2 billion. His 2015 fight against Manny Pacquiao generated over $410 million in pay-per-view sales, and Floyd personally earned around $250 million from that one fight. His 2017 fight against Conor McGregor reportedly earned him another $300 million. For several years, Forbes ranked him as the highest-paid athlete in the world. He wasn't just wealthy, he reached a financial level that very few athletes have ever achieved. A big turning point came in 2006. At the time, Floyd was signed with Bob Arum's Top Rank promotion, which took 25% of his fight earnings. Wanting more control, Floyd paid a $750,000 exit fee from his own pocket and became his own promoter. Just 1 year later, he earned about $25 million from his fight with Oscar de la Hoya because he now received a share of ticket sales and pay-per-view revenue. That decision helped build his financial empire. So how did someone with that much success end up in financial trouble? The biggest reason may be his lifestyle. Experts estimated Floyd spent around $50 million every year just to maintain his lifestyle. That wasn't for investments or new businesses, it was simply to keep everything running. He owned multiple private jets, expensive homes in Las Vegas, Beverly Hills, Miami, and New York, employed a large team of people, carried huge amounts of cash to casinos, and bought luxury watches worth more than many homes. When you're spending that much money every year and the massive fight paydays slow down, problems can appear quickly. Public records began showing signs of financial pressure. Reports say Floyd took a $54 million loan from a billionaire investor at a 9% interest rate, which means nearly $5 million a year in interest payments alone. 2 commercial properties reportedly entered foreclosure. His Las Vegas strip club building nearly faced seizure over unpaid property taxes. 2 condos at the Trump International Hotel were reportedly seized over unpaid bills. One story that received a lot of attention involved a lien on his Las Vegas mansion over unpaid trash collection fees. Then came more tax problems. In 2009, Floyd reportedly owed the IRS $6.4 million. Between 2015 and 2017, he reportedly accumulated $22.2 million in unpaid taxes connected to the Pacquiao fight. He later used money from the McGregor fight to pay those taxes. In March 2026, reports said the IRS filed another $7.3 million federal tax lien for unpaid taxes from previous years. Many people in boxing have openly criticized him. Oscar de la Hoya said Floyd should stop doing exhibition fights and protect his legacy. He added that while life is expensive, Floyd should stop embarrassing himself. Conor McGregor also claimed Floyd returned to boxing because of tax problems and said he should have paid his taxes and stayed retired. Many people believe every comeback and exhibition fight is mainly about earning money to cover his bills. There have also been several legal disputes involving jewelry purchases. One lawsuit claimed Floyd owed $1.4 million to a Las Vegas jeweler. Another Miami jeweler claimed he owed nearly $3.9 million for luxury items. There were also rumors involving Dubai after Gervonta "Tank" Davis claimed Floyd was being held there over unpaid debts and challenged him to go live on social media to prove he was free. Floyd never responded publicly, which only increased speculation.
That everything.
One of the major New York jewelry dealers, I was hanging out with him at this guy's house.
Yes.
Because this guy spends millions on jewelry. So this guy was there. Me and him got into a conversation. He said, Floyd Mayweather is broke. His spending has outpaced how much money he's making. So I talked about this on camera. I was like, oh, you're a hater. You're jealous of his money. You're broke compared to Floyd, blah, blah. Well, recently the IRS filed a $7.3 million tax lien.
That's when...
for unpaid taxes from 2018 to 2023. For 5 years, unpaid taxes.
When I saw that yesterday, I'm the same. I thought it was all BS for years until I saw the lien yesterday too, the 7.3 million.
Yeah.
I said, oh, this shit real.
Mike Tyson has also criticized Floyd Mayweather, saying he doesn't like the way Floyd constantly shows off his wealth during retirement. Many fans pointed out what they saw as a double standard. Floyd mocked the Mike Tyson vs. Jake Paul exhibition by saying that people have to pay to watch Floyd Mayweather fight. Fans quickly reminded him that he also fought Logan Paul in an exhibition and has spent years traveling the world doing exhibition matches for money. Promoter Eddie Hearn was more careful with his words but suggested that Floyd's expensive lifestyle requires him to keep earning large amounts of money. In other words, many believe these exhibition fights are more about maintaining cash flow than passion for boxing. Floyd once revealed what he believes was the biggest mistake of his life. It wasn't a bad investment or a failed business deal. He simply said, "Trust." He explained that every morning he looks in the mirror and reminds himself that the only person he can fully trust is himself. That statement becomes more interesting when looking at his recent legal battles. Floyd has sued Showtime for $340 million, claiming that his former manager, Al Heyman, secretly diverted hundreds of millions of dollars from his fight earnings. According to the lawsuit, when financial records were requested, they were allegedly said to have been lost in a flood. Logan Paul has also claimed that Floyd still owes him between $2 million and $5 million from their exhibition fight. He also alleged that Floyd used his name in business deals in Dubai without informing him and earned around $10 million from ticket sales. The dispute is currently being handled in court. There was also controversy surrounding the cryptocurrency Ethereum Max. Floyd promoted the project, and later a class action lawsuit claimed celebrities helped increase the token's value before insiders sold their holdings for profit. Although the case against Floyd was dismissed on legal grounds, the judge noted that the lawsuit raised legitimate concerns. Looking at everything together, many people see the story of a man who earned over $1 billion, trusted the wrong people, spent enormous amounts of money, and is now trying to rebuild his finances while approaching 50 years old. Reports say he is connected to several possible fights this year, including another fight with Manny Pacquiao, an exhibition involving Mike Tyson, and a kickboxing event in Athens. Some fans believe these fights are driven by financial pressure rather than a desire to compete. They point out that during previous tax problems, Floyd also returned to the ring to earn more money. The bigger the financial problems become, the bigger the events need to be.
Expose the shit out of Floyd Mayweather. Maybe he's 50 or somebody who don't like Floyd, but they did a hit piece on Floyd Mayweather. Check this out. It was a typical scene for anyone familiar with the life, the luxurious life that Floyd Mayweather flaunts on social media. The 40-year-old boxing champion sitting in a cabin of a private jet counting out a heap of $100 bills, talking about the envy that gets directed at him. Since his retirement, he's fashioned himself as a business mogul who success keeps him in Bugatti cars, Richard Mille watches, Gucci clothing, and opulent mansions. I own $1 billion buildings. Everything is no longer paid for. They're exposing him if you don't know. Mayweather took out millions of dollars in mortgages on his homes last year. Meanwhile, in the last 18 months, 2 of Mayweather commercial properties have been foreclosed, and he's at risk of losing his Las Vegas business or building that houses his strip club, the Girl Collection, over $52,000 in back property taxes and penalties. Mayweather has been pursued by creditors over Air Mayweather, which is his plane, the Gulfstream jet that's been the symbol of his mega wealth. In December, FAA records showed that he had sold the plane, and he sold mansions in Beverly Hills and Miami to 2.
So this is where the story ends. In 2006, Floyd Mayweather took a huge risk by paying $750,000 to leave his promoter and bet on himself. That decision helped him build a billion-dollar empire. He earned $250 million in a single night and became the highest-paid athlete in the world for several years. Now the question is for you. Do you feel sorry for Floyd Mayweather, or do you think this is simply the result of his own choices? Let us know your opinion in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe for more boxing stories and news. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.